we have seen some basic idea about data communications, the introduction to data communications. So we have identified 5 components in the data communication system, the evaluation of effectiveness of communication system. Okay, 3 categories of data flow: half duplex, simplex, full duplex. And also we have seen a few topologies, 4 topologies actually: mesh, star, ring, and bus, and their advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so this is just for your self-checking activity. Okay, next, this one you can try on your own. Okay, draw a bus network consists of 6 computers. Draw a hybrid topology with a star backbone and 2 ring networks. Okay, so this one let's do it together. For hybrid topology number 2 and number 3, let me show you. Okay, previously we have seen 4 types of topologies: mesh, star, bus, and ring. So what happened? Okay, how can you draw a hybrid topology? For example, a hybrid topology with a star backbone and 2 ring networks. Okay, so I will show you. Okay, so we want to draw a hybrid topology with a star backbone. Okay, the backbone is a star and connecting 2 ring networks. Okay, so first, since the backbone is star, okay, so we draw the star first. Okay, we draw the hub and then the port. Okay, you can draw how many ports do you want. Okay, let's say 4. Port ni nak menyambungkan kabel masuk. Okay, so kalau hub biasanya kita ada 16, ada 32. Okay, banyak variation. Okay, so for simplification, I just draw 4 star backbone connecting 2 ring networks. Okay, so just connect one cable to one port and another one to another port. Okay. Okay, so I think better I put it this way. Okay, one up, one down. Okay, so since the question doesn't mention how many station or devices in the ring network, so I just draw 3. Okay, dia tak mention berapa, so kita lukis je lah 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the part. Ini adalah part yang menyambungkan star backbone dengan ring tadi. Okay, so this is the device. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 devices. So di sini you tak boleh draw device lah sebab di sini tempat sambungan antara star dengan star backbone tu dengan ring. Okay, so ni sebenarnya satu kabel dia, satu kabel. Okay, ni dia punya connection antara backbone, star backbone and the ring. So let's say this one I draw 4 computers, 4 devices, 4 station. Okay, this is how we draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's how we draw a hybrid topology of a star backbone connecting 2 ring networks. Okay. So for the third one, draw a hybrid topology with a ring backbone and 3 bus networks. Okay, try to draw another one. Okay, this one mentioned each bus network consists of 6 computers. Okay. Okay, how you draw 3 bus network. Okay. So the backbone is ring. Okay, number 3, the backbone is ring. Okay, the backbone is ring. So you draw the ring first. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and consists of 3 bus networks. Okay, this is the part connecting the ring backbone and the bus. Okay, this is the cable end for the bus. Okay, similarly for this one also. Okay, you can draw properly. Okay. Okay. And you can have another cable end here. Cable end of the bus network. So consists of 6. 6 you can draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So similarly for this one, 6. Another 6 here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. And also here, the same thing here. Okay. Okay. Though my drawing is not very nice, hope you can understand what I'm showing. Okay. Okay. Next, we're going to move to the categories of networks. Okay. So last time we have seen the types of data flow, simplex, duplex. Simplex, half duplex, and full duplex. And then we have seen types of connection, multi-point, point-to-point, and this type of connection is further explained by the topologies. Okay, mesh, star, bus, ring. Then today the categories of network from the topology, it can be a network. So we have 3 types of network here: local area network, LAN, wide area network, WAN, and metropolitan area network, MAN. So what is LAN? LAN privately own and link the devices in a single office, building, or campus. Okay, for example, if we have a network uh, for our campus, it is actually a LAN because it is privately owned and link devices in a single office, building, or campus. Okay, it falls in this category. And also another characteristic of LAN, it is limited to a few kilometers only, designed to allow resources to be shared between personal computers, and common LAN topologies, usually bus, star, and ring. And you can see here, mesh is not very practical, okay, to be implemented. Because of why? Because we have seen that disadvantages of mesh, a lot of cabling needed, and difficult for when we want to add or remove the device. Okay, so this is one of the example of LAN, multi-building LAN. Okay, this is single building LAN. Okay, for A in single building LAN, it use bus topology, and for this one, multiple building LAN, okay, it use what is this? This is bus backbone connecting another 4 topologies to bus. Okay, yang ni pun dikira bus walaupun bentuk dia bersegi macam ni. Okay, sebab dia satu kabel panjang. Okay, so this is bus. These two are bus topology. This one is a ring and this one is star. Okay, that's all for LAN. Okay, for MAN, it is a network which extend over an entire city, maybe a single network, or maybe a means of connecting a number of LANs into a larger network so that resources may be shared LAN to LAN. So MAN ni sama ada dia satu network besar, okay, ataupun terdiri daripada beberapa gabungan LAN. Okay. Dan dia punya apa ni? Dia cover entire city. Okay, keluasan dia. Okay. Next, one provides long distance transmission of information over large geographic areas that may be comprised country, continent, or even the whole world. One that is wholly owned and used by a single company is often referred to as an enterprise network. So, berbanding LAN dan MAN, WAN ni lebih coverage dia is more, which is long distance transmission over large geographic area, melibatkan negara ataupun the whole globe of world. Okay. Dan WAN yang dipunyai oleh satu company, we call it enterprise network. Kalau satu company tu dia ada banyak branch all over the world, it may have one network. Okay. Okay, next, internet. Okay, we usually use internet in our daily life. Okay, but in Datacom, we have two spellings for internet. One with the small I and another one is the capital I. Okay, what are the difference between these two? Okay, the one with a small I means two or more networks that can communicate with each other but doesn't provide services to public. Okay, contohnya kalau dua LAN tu dia connected together hanya untuk kegunaan private, okay, untuk company tertentu, okay, itu adalah internet. Okay, dua ataupun lebih network yang boleh communicate satu sama lain tetapi tidak menyediakan perkhidmatan kepada umum, itu adalah internet. Okay, small I. Okay, another term, internet with capital I, means the one that we use in our daily life, yang you gunakan untuk online shopping, email and so on. It is a collaboration of more than hundreds of thousands interconnected networks and provide services to public. Dia adalah gabungan hundred of thousand interconnected network dan menyediakan servis untuk orang ramai, bukan kepunyaan private. Okay, so another four terms that you have to know is international service providers with connect nations together. This is the party that provide services to connect nations together. And then we have national service providers, regional internet service providers, and local internet service providers. Okay, yang menyediakan perkhidmatan internet seluruh for the whole globe, we call it international service providers. Kalau di peringkat yang lebih rendah, mungkin negara, itu adalah national service providers, dan bawah lagi regional internet service providers, dan last one is local internet service providers. Okay, this is how the explanation just now, okay, is depicted in this figure. Okay, so from international service providers, okay, we have regional service internet service providers. Okay, so all those are connected by using router. This is the symbol for router, the pink one. Okay, symbol for router. Okay, next, another important part. Okay, try to recall back the 5 components in a data communication system. We have sender, receiver, transmission medium, protocol, and message itself. So for these subtopics, we are going to see more details about protocols. So protocols, as I said, an agreement between two parties communicating together. So it defines what is communicated, how it is communicated, and when it is communicated. Okay, in datacom, it defines what is communicated, okay, whether text, image, audio, video, how it is communicated, okay, maybe the speed, and so on, and when it is communicated. Okay, when the sender can receive, when the sender can send, when the receiver can receive. Okay, so there are three elements of a protocol: syntax, semantic, and timing. Okay, what is syntax? Syntax, okay, kalau you belajar programming, kita tahu syntax tu, semualah koma, semua tu kan. So kalau untuk datacom, it means structure or format of data, meaning the order in which they are presented. For example, the first 8 bits to be the address of sender, the second 8 bits to be the address of the receiver, and the rest of the stream to be the message. Okay, dalam datacom, bila kita nak hantar data, kita kena attach sekali dengan data tu. Bila dia travel daripada satu device ke satu device, message yang travel tu akan attachkan sekali dengan address of the sender, address of the receiver. Yang ni kita akan tengok dalam chapter 2. Okay, we are going to see in chapter 2. Okay, dia samalah konsep macam you hantar surat, kena ada, kalau di muka depan sampul tu, you should write first, the name of the receiver, the address of, maybe the lot, the house number of the receiver, okay, then the street's name, okay, the city, and then the state, and then the last one, the country. So it must follow certain structure of or format. So samalah dengan datacom. Okay, the first 8 bits must be the address of the sender, the second 8 bits address of the receiver, and the rest of the stream to be the message. Okay, itu adalah syntax. Mesti memenuhi syntax. Apa sahaja yang travel melalui datacom mesti follow this syntax. Okay, the next one is semantic. Okay, semantic means the meaning of each section of bits. How is a particular pattern to be interpreted, and what action is to be taken based on that interpretation. For example, does an address identify the route to be taken? Okay, contohnya, kalau kita tulis address, kita akan tulis nombor rumah, nama jalan, daerah, followed by state and also country if necessary, right? Kalau surat tu untuk antarabangsa, maybe you have to write the country also. Itu adalah syntax. Okay, apa pula semantik? Semantik ni maksudnya adakah address yang ditulis tu sebagaimana yang sepatutnya. Okay, kalau kita tulis, let's say you write Bukit Ilmu, and then you write Kota Baru, and then you write Putrajaya. Okay, and then you write United Kingdom, for example. Okay, in terms of syntax, the address is correct, but semantically, it is incorrect. Okay, why? Sebab dia tidak membawa makna yang sepatutnya. Okay, an address couldn't identify the route to be taken. Okay, Bukit Ilmu dekat Machang, tapi you write Kota Baru. Lepas tu you write Putrajaya. Okay, lepas tu you tulis pula United Kingdom. Maksudnya itu route tu tak valid. Okay, so semantically it is incorrect. Okay, next, timing. Okay, when data should be sent and how fast they can be sent. For example, if a sender produces data at 100 megabit per second, but the receiver can process data at only 1 megabit per second, the transmission will overload the receiver and data will be largely lost. So when we talk about protocols, not only we must ensure that syntax is correct, semantic is correct, but we also must ensure the timing is appropriate for the sender and receiver. Okay, contohnya kalau sender tu boleh produce 100 megabit per second tetapi receiver hanya boleh proses 1 megabit per second, it couldn't be happen. Okay, effective communication system couldn't be happen there. So apa yang terjadi? There must be certain mechanism to slow down the sender. So samalah macam analoginya kalau saya boleh habiskan 2 chapter satu hari, tapi you hanya boleh terima 1 chapter sahaja satu hari. So I must slow down to make sure that all the data, the communication between us is effective enough. Kalau tak, you tak dapat proses benda tu. Okay, next we move to standard. Okay, what is standard? Okay, we always talk about standard. So it is actually guidelines to manufacturers, vendors, government agencies, and other service providers to ensure that the kind of interconnectivity necessary in today's marketplace and in international communication. Okay, so data communication falls into 2 categories. Okay, de facto and de jure. Okay, so standard ni mesti dipenuhi oleh semua pengilang, government agencies, okay, untuk memastikan interconnectivity, okay, dalam data comms. Okay, contohnya kalau laptop tu jenama model, another person using Acer, another one using still boleh communicate melalui email. Maksudnya walaupun berbeza manufacturer, we can still communicate. Okay, device yang kita gunakan berbeza manufacturer, dia still ada persamaan. Maksudnya boleh interconnect antara satu sama lain. Okay, because they obey to the standard. So the standard falls into 2 category, de facto, de jure. De facto, standard that have not been approved by an organised body but have been adopted as standard through widespread use. Okay, contohnya standard ni masih belum lagi di-approve secara black and white, tetapi sudah pun diterima pakai. That is de facto. Okay. Okay, de jure, standard that have been legislated by officially standard organisation. De jure adalah standard yang sudah pun termaktub secara black and white. Okay. So for standard organisation, siapa yang menentukan standard ni? Okay, we have standard creation committees, forums, and regulatory agencies. So for standard creation committees, we have ISO. It is multinational body whose membership is mainly from the standard creation committees of various governments throughout the world. Then we have International Telecommunication Union, Telecommunication Standard Sector, ITUT, for the research and establishment of standard for telecommunication, okay, in general, and for phone and data system in particular. Okay, ITUT ni khusus untuk phone and telecommunication lah. Okay, and we have ANSI, this one for American. Okay, and then we have Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, okay, the largest professional engineering society in the world, aiming to advance theory, creativity and product quality in engineering, electronics and radios. Okay, and the last one, EIA. EIA is a non-profit organization to the promotion of electronic manufacturing concern, defining physical connection, interface, electronic signaling, specification for data connection. Yang ni lebih kepada penghilangan lah. Okay, EIA. Okay, and then forums. What is forum? Okay, forum is a telecommunications technology development is moving faster than the ability of standard committees to ratify the standard. Okay, so to facilitate the standardization process, many special interest groups have developed forum made up of representatives from interested corporation. Okay, jadi perkembangan teknologi ini terlalu pesat. Jadi kalau kita nak depend pada standard creation committees only, kita tak mampu. Jadi forum ni adalah gabungan mana-mana pihak yang mempunyai interest yang sama. They join forum to discuss about the standardization process. So the forum works with universities and users to test, evaluate and standardize new technology. Jadi tujuannya adalah untuk menguji, menganalisa, okay, dan menyumbang kepada the process of standardization, okay, teknologi baru. So the forums are able to proceed acceptance and use of technologies in the telecommunications community. And then the forum usually present their conclusion to the standard bodies. Jadi hasil perbincangan di forum tadi, okay, mungkin user test, user evaluate, okay, they would suggest something to the standard creation committees. Jadi hasil suggestion from the forum will be used by the standard creation committees, okay, to ratify the standard, untuk menghasilkan standard yang baru. Okay, and the next one is regulatory agencies. This is another party which is responsible for the standard. Okay, so all communication technology is subject to regulation by government agencies such as Federal Communication Commission. Okay, this one for overseas. Okay, in Malaysia, we have SKMM, for example. Okay, the purpose of these agencies is to protect the public interest by regulating radio, television and cable communication. Okay, macam SKMM, dia memantau penggunaan internet ataupun data telekomunikasi di negara kita. Okay. And the last one that you have to know is internet standard. Okay, what is internet standard? A thoroughly tested specification that is useful and adhered to by those who work with the internet. Okay, satu spesifikasi yang perlu dipatuhi oleh mana-mana pengguna internet. Specification begins as internet draft before it attains internet standard status. Okay, sebelum satu-satu internet standard itu dikeluarkan, dia bermula sebagai draft. Okay, what is internet draft? Internet draft is a working document with no official status and 6-month lifetime. Okay, upon recommendation from the authorities, a draft may be published as a request for comment. Okay, dia bermula dengan internet draft dengan jangka hayat 6 bulan dan daripada recommendation daripada pihak berwajib ataupun yang berkenaan, dia akan dipublish sebagai request for comment, dan daripada request for comment itulah dia akan consider comments, okay, and then barulah dia boleh menjadi internet standard. Okay, so by that we finish our first chapter.